Hi, I'm Dr. House. How long have you been a psychopath?
Are you kidding?
He's not.
Are you saying I'm like Ted Bundy or something?
Psychopathy can get a bad rap. Doesn't necessarily mean you're violent. Just that you're completely without conscience, you lack any normal emotion, you manipulate everyone around you, you're promiscuous, you lie pathologically. Any of this ringing bells?
Is that why you were asking me all those weird questions?
Yeah. Oh, you have Darwin to thank for that. She got the creeps around you. Which oddly is an actual medical phenomenon around psychopaths. Probably an evolved response to predators.
I'm sorry. You're really freaking me out. I have no idea what...
Relax. We have a duty of confidentiality, and you have an undiagnosed heart problem that could kill you at any moment. We believe that your mental abnormality is related to your physical one. So if you want to keep on predating...
What do you want to know?
Your coworker's story was true. You poisoned him.
No. I gave him a little Valium and a medic.
You sure you understand what the word no means?
I've had them both before. Why can't he?
So you were just helping him out? I assume he was cool with the whole seducing and firing part, too.
Russ knew what he was getting into. He got sex every Thursday night, and I gotta take credit for his best ideas.
And what are you getting out of your marriage?
Same thing you get out of your job. Bill has a trust fund, and I have a prenup his parents made me sign.
Told you he was rich. She's not that weird.
I'm not so different than anybody else. Everyone I've ever known, my family, my classmates, the people I work with, they're all out for themselves. Difference is I could admit it to myself.
How long have you been this way?
Just how I am. You gonna cure my heart problems now?
Tertiary syphilis can cause pseudopsychopathic syndrome and cardiomyopathy.
Fits best. Start around penicillin, rule out Wilson's and Hashimoto's.
Even if the tests are positive, you don't have to worry.
You're testing for syphilis, not a cold.
Honey.
At this stage, it's probably not communicable.
You think I'm worried about myself? I just want my wife to get better.
She might have caught it at birth, so it doesn't prove she was cheating, if you were worried about that.
Of course not.
How many weeks am I gonna have to...
You okay? Why is she coughing?
I don't know.
You want some water?
Are you threatened by me?
Not at all.
Well, you should be. You let him know what I told you, I will not only have your license pulled, I will sue you for everything I lose in the divorce. So the fun you get out of making those snotty little comments, is it worth $19 million? Oh, wait. Will you hold that look? I'm really bad at showing emotions. How's this? Thanks, baby.
Can I have your arm, please?
My arm! You broke it!
I don't know what happened.
Neither do I, but I know what happened after. She called Cuddy and demanded that I kick you off the case.
He backed you up because of the new BUN creatinine numbers. Brittle bones were from kidney failure.
Heart and kidneys.
And brain.
No, psychopathy is not a symptom.
It was yesterday.
In the meantime, kidney failure ruled out syphilis, and testing ruled out the other ideas that would have fit.
Protein levels, kidneys, arrhythmia. Could be paraneoplastic. I'd say lymphoma.
You okay?
Yeah. Look, I get that you gotta act fast. Radiation? You definitely ruled out everything else?
I'm sorry, but... we could still check for environmental toxins. Where does she spend most of her time?
Mostly at work, at home.
Hobbies? Recurring activities outside the home?
No, not really. She took a landscaping class at the Y.
When did it meet?
Every Thursday night this summer.
You dig in soil. You can be exposed to pesticides, heavy metals, lots of bad things. Can you find out all about her landscaping class, where it was, details like that?
Yeah, I'll do it now. You lied about your landscaping class. Dr. Hadley thought the soils might be poisoned.
You told him that?
I just thought...
Russ said you were having an affair. Was this your cover? Every Thursday night, you'd...
I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
It's not what you think. Do you remember that telecom case I said that we didn't get last year? In fact, we did, and I was swamped. Every Friday morning, we had a conference call with London, so the night before, I would just go...
That's your excuse. You expect me to believe that you were at the office?
What's the biggest argument we've ever had? You said I spend too much time away from home, that I don't need a job, that you would take care of me.
Yeah, that's all true.
You yelled at me. You made me feel like you didn't value anything that I did. I need this job. To feel like I'm accomplishing something on my own. That's why I lied to you.
I mean, because if I call your office tomorrow and I
Call
check...
my office, call my secretary, call my clients, interrupt their dinner, wake them up. I don't care. I just want you to know the truth. You know I love you. It's okay. Fire her.
What for? You seem to have lied your way out of any trouble.
Until Bill checks up on my cover. And I have to create a whole new one to cover that one up. I've done it before, but it's a pain. And I would like Dr. Hadley to share that pain.
She didn't reveal any confidences, and she had a valid medical reason to ask about your landscaping class.
We can see what a jury says about that.
And admit to your husband the truth. You're not going to sue us. We will remove Dr. Hadley from all patient contact.
What?
But it's for Dr. Hadley's benefit, not yours. We have no obligation to inflict you on her.
You called the medical board?
What is she talking about?
Accusations of sexual harassment. You don't think I know it's you?
13, come on.
You already got me fired from the case. What else do you want?
Dr. Hadley, get out here now. You're acting like an idiot.
She's trying to make me lose my license.
And she'll fail unless you're stupid enough to go in there and scream at her.
Sexual harassment accusations are incredibly serious.
If she made them anonymously, the case goes away. If she used her name, we all back you up, it goes away. You're completely overreacting.
You'd be pissed off too if you were me. Or maybe not. I don't know. You're just about as emotional as she is.
I'm doing you a favor.
I know. And even when you try to do something nice, you sound like a jerk.
Something's wrong with her liver. Blood flow is backing up, spilling into her esophagus.
From the cancer?
This isn't lymphoma. We don't know what it is. We can wrap bands around the veins, but the bleed is so bad that might not work. We want to try something called a TIPS, a shunt that makes the blood bypass the liver.
That'll save her?
It should help preserve her liver and heart. The liver cleans out toxins. Bypass it too long, she'll get brain damage, eventually die. But that's still probably less dangerous than bleeding out now.
Probably. Valerie usually makes the decisions.
You gotta step up now.
She's cheating on me.
I can't discuss.
Just tell me she wasn't lying. Just tell me that. I don't even know who she is anymore.
Either way, you gotta do it right now.
Do whatever you think is right.
I'd give her a day, 2 days at the most.
Great. You be the clock. Everyone else will be the doctors. Heart, kidneys, now liver.
Amyloidosis?
No speckles on the MRI. Alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency.
Too much kidney failure.
Primary hepatic fibrosis.
That's our best guess. Start her on steroids.
Even if we're right, the liver's probably too scarred. We gotta list her for a new one.
With an unconfirmed diagnosis? Not gonna happen.
How about a family member?
I don't think the husband's the right blood type. Even if he was, it's not gonna kill his liver now.
He left her, I assume.
Not yet. Says he won't abandon her while she's sick. She have any other family members?
No one's gonna risk their life to save hers. Sarah? I'm Dr. Hadley. I'm sorry to bother you, but I was told you're Valerie's sister. I was just surprised you came to visit.
Yeah, so is the rest of my family.
I was even more surprised you got tested as a donor.
Wrong blood type.
But why? I mean, you know what she's like.
She's not that bad.
Yes, she is.
Our dad was a mean drunk. I was the older sister. I was supposed to stand up for her, not the other way around.
She protected you when you were kids?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, all of his crap and all of his abuse, it just changed her.
We were wrong. Psychopathy is a symptom. I spoke to her sister. She wasn't always like this. She changed, and right around adolescence.
A raw food diet. You can go fulminant. Nuts are high in copper. It's Wilson's disease.
We ruled that out. No Kaiser Fleischer rings.
There's one other sign. I know there are lipstick lesbians. Are there nail polish remover bisexuals?
Her fingernail's blue.
Yep. Start her on chelation.
What just happened?
You're gonna get better. Your body has an inability to process copper. It caused all of your problems, even what's wrong with your brain.
And that's gonna change too?
It's probably rewired her neurons permanently by now.
But it's possible.
Maybe.